morning.
I, what was that?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are, no matter what time you're watching this. Hello, friend, and welcome to my channel. And if you're an old friend, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, today we are doing things a little bit differently, but nonetheless, it is still time for Makeup Monopoly. All right, so you may be wondering why I'm sitting here looking like this with the white hair, full face paint. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I do aside from YouTube. I am a creative makeup enthusiast. I do a lot of face painting, a lot of regular paint, like you guys see, like normal everyday looks. But today, get you something a little different, a little spooky, get you getting set up for, spooky season, which I personally am starting at the end of August. But if you're ready, so am I. Let's get started. So let's go over just, the simple rules of Makeup Monopoly. I will be spinning the dice, which is literally just spin wheel. And whatever I land on, that's the property I'm going to quote unquote buy. The game will end when the predetermined number of color sets is owned. Let's see how many we have to get today. Alexa, pick a number 2 through 7.
Here's a number between 2 and 7. It's 3.
3. So we need 3 color sets today. So it's going to be kind of a short game, but that's fine. That's just, easier for me to get this together for you guys and then go take a shower and get this stuff off, because whatever it looks, it's not as comfortable as you would think. Anyway, so I also wanted to give a special shout out to Teresa Is Dead. She did makeup bingo. She has changed it up since then, but in watching her makeup bingo, I was very inspired to do a creative way to present the makeup that had been released this week or last week or whenever. So I sat and thought about it. I was like, how can I do this that's, not literally copy paste, but something that's near and dear to me? So I started thinking about it, and then I called my friend Nicole. She and I brainstormed really together and figured out that your favorite game is Monopoly. You want to talk about makeup Monopoly. And that's where we are today. If I land on chance, I will be taking a shot. And if I'm in jail today, I can't remove makeup, so to speak. So if I land in jail today, we're going to take money out of our free parking fund. So those are the rules. Let me show you the board as well as the properties for this week. And I'm ready to get started. I hope you are too. Let's do this. Alrighty, 3 sets. Let's do this. Three. So that is a chance. So Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. You got heads.
Heads. So as you know, with heads, I remain sober. We're going to move on. 4. That is just visiting. And as you know, like the game of Monopoly, you're just visiting. No consequences. Let's keep going. one. All right, we finally get to talk about something. Let's do this. This is brought to us by Makeup Revolution. The Revolution Lip Shift Lip Stain has landed. It's an innovative, hydrating purple gloss that dries down and when removed reveals a vibrant, long-lasting, sheer pink stain. It is supposed to be transfer-proof, waterproof, and it's guaranteed to be your best-kept secret for an all-day sheer. Okay. Now, the steps are, so step one, you start with clean, dry lips. You can exfoliate if needed. Then you apply 2 coats. You leave it on for 30 seconds to a minute. Then you peel away and then reveal the lip color. It's priced at $7.60, which is an amazing price. Listen, TBH, you guys, I love it. Makeup has been so stale and so boring. This is, I think, just the pop of foolishness that is needed right now. And I'm here for it. The actual purple, I could have worn that purple today, honestly, and then peeled it off to do this side. I like it. The applicator looks nice. I like that the actual, the bottle or the vial that the lip stain is in, it literally is the purple to pink, what it's supposed to do for your lips. It's priced nice. It's funky. It's fun. We love it over here. I like this one for you, Makeup Revolution. We're going to move on from here. 5. That is brought to us by Wet n Wild. They just dropped. They're $6 each. It's shimmer to glossy finish infused with 7 oils. Cherry and marula oil, nourishing chamomile and jojoba, calming avocado, raspberry seed, and blueberry seed. There are 11 shades. They're lightly scented with mint and vanilla. Okay. Now let's talk about the actual shades. There's Crystal Clear, Rose Quartz, Orange Blossom, Sweet Cherries, Fuzzy Pillow, Cocoa Rose, Cedar Rose, Vintage Society, Dress Code, Heart Rate, Merlot. You know what? Everybody's kind of doing lip oils right now. I think the difference is the price and the company. Let's see. The applicator looks like a typical applicator, little hoof, little foot, whatever. It's supposed to give you a sheer wash of color, non-sticky and shiny. I personally have never tried a lip oil, and I'm not sure if when I try it, I want it to be Wet n Wild. I'm not mad at this. I think you get a decent amount of product for the price. I think it's cute, it's fun, it's summery, it's fresh, the colors are nice. Have I seen these colors before in lip oils? Absolutely. But I guess it comes down to who makes the better one. And maybe one day when I've decided to dip into lip oils, I'll try it. But as for now, it's a pass for me. Not mad at it. It does kind of look a little like nail polish. Like if I picked it up, my first instinct would be like, ooh, put this on your lip. My first instinct would be like, ooh, this is going to be a cute nail polish. However, love it. Love the range of colors. If it's really not sticky, I love that. Price amazing. Good for you. We're going to move on. 6. That is a chance, so you know what we got to do. Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. Tails.
Alrighty, I guess we're going to finish this bottle today. Cheers. Alrighty. This is brought to us by Tarte Cosmetics. Creaseless Corrector Correct and Perfect. They're $30. It's a creamy creaseless corrector. They're like waving a magic wand to erase the appearance of dark spots, redness. Okay. We've got the green that neutralizes the look of redness. Peachy pink brightens dark spots and offsets dullness. Peach neutralizes the look of dark under eyes and discoloration. Orange neutralizing the look of dark under eyes and discoloration for tan to deep skin tones. Then the red is the neutralizing for dark under eyes and discoloration for deep. They're vegan and cruelty free. They're available at Tarte Cosmetics. I'll say this. They look nice for what they are. They're correctors. I do like the little, what is that, like a leaf print on top of it. The actual like applicator tip looks very precise, which, you know, for me, love that. I don't have too much to say on this. I think it's great, but I'm still not rocking with Tarte yet. I think they need to do a little bit more work to be more inclusive to my community, and people darker than me. However, we're not going to get into that. As far as the product, it's simple. It looks like a lip gloss tube, little tiny plastic glass tube. It's okay. It's okay. Colors are nice. Yeah. Not too much on this. Moving on. $11. Alexa, flip a coin. We're on chance.
Okay. You got heads.
Heads. Hallelujah. One. This is brought to us by, ooh, this is pretty, Bella Beauty Bar. It's the Molten Metals. It's a 6-pan magnetic eyeshadow palette with 5 multi-chrome shimmers, 1 hollow chrome shimmer. It's going to be launching in early July with the Melted Mattes and the Baked Blush. Let's talk about it. From the colors I see, there's one called Heat, which is kind of, it looks orange. Melt, which is kind of like a, I see kind of pink and rosy gold. Molten looks like a brown undertone. Then there's this light green one with no name. Well, I can't see the name. Oh, I think I can find it. Hold on. Dissolve. The green one is named Dissolve. Then next to that is Bake, and next to that is Drip. Honestly, if this is priced nicely, I think this is great. Adding a little topper to your look, it just does something for the whole look. It like brings it all together in like a really pretty way, right? I like that the actual package looks pretty thin, easy to transport. The swatches look great on like the tan skin. I like that. Is there a price for this? Not seeing a price. No price shown, but we're going to follow up on that. They say it's going to come out in early July, which is in a couple days. So we're going to move on from here. 7. Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. You got tails.
Yes, I did. One. Alrighty, that is brought to us by Saltaire. It's new shades of lip oil balm conditioning lip oil. Features a slippery, cushiony balm feel formulated with coconut oil, muru, shea butter, and plant-derived esters. They're $9 with coconut vanilla flavor. I guess the names are goji, papaya, prickly pear, plumeria, orchid, and buff. So they are out now. Let's talk about the actual colors. Papaya. I like papaya. I think it's properly named. It's really pretty. Goji is cute as well. Plumeria is actually my favorite. Prickly pear is okay. Honestly, though, prickly pear and goji look a little too similar for me. Like, I don't understand why you would buy prickly pear if you already have goji and vice versa. Then there's orchid, which literally is like a pale pink, so I don't know why they named it orchid. And then lastly, we have buff, which is like this brownie brick color. Yeah, it is what it is. On the actual, like the model pictures, really cute. Love that. It looks soft. It looks nourishing. I like the tube that it comes in. I like it. And the price, I can't beat that. $9. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm speaking of. Love that. I guess you can buy it on their website, but I don't have anything bad to say about it. I actually like it. Even though, again, it's a lip oil, and if we literally just talked about a lip oil, the colors are blending. Another day, another battle. Moving on. 3. All right, so that's free parking, so we're going to add another $5 to that, and we're going to move on. 12. Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. Heads.
Heads. Hallelujah. So that was a 10, and that puts us on just visiting. 6. We've talked about that. That's the Wet n Wild lip oils. So we move over to the next one. But before we do, that is actually our first Monopoly. So we get a little bit of confetti. Confetti. Love that. This is from Adept Cosmetics, the Flying Fiddles palette. There's not much information on it, so let's just talk about the actual colors. So it looks like you're going to get a lot of shimmers, and then what? 1, 2, 4 mattes. The color Scorpion Grass, that's the one that catches my eye, and I think that's why they put it in the dead center of the palette. I like it. Nothing negative to say. Adept Cosmetics has really been putting their foot on the girls' necks because everything they've put out lately is amazing. No notes. Now, Adept is a little pricey for my taste, and that's fine if they're not in my tax bracket. But I like it. There are a lot of shimmers. I mean, I personally am probably not gonna buy it, but I do like it. It's a 15-pan palette. There are a lot of shimmers. I'm sure something in there is going to shift. A couple mattes. No notes, actually. The outside is pretty. I just like the way Adept presents their products, honestly. Like, there's a lot of embossment and a lot of, like, detail on, like, just the outer packaging of the palette. Like, even before you get in, they're like, this is going to grab your eye. And for that, I do like that. And that's why you got to stick with indie brands. Let me tell you something. Indie brands, they literally just be doing whatever they want to do, and I'm here for it. We're going to move on. Actually, before we move on, let's talk about what we have already. We have 1 baby blue, 1 magenta, all orange. We have 1 yellow. I think that's it so far. Yeah. All right, we're going to move on from 2. Ooh, I'm so glad we get to talk about this. Yes, 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 yes. This is from Gourmand Girls. Now, if you know me, I love me some Gourmand Girls. I have several of their palettes. My favorite thing about Gourmand Girls is it's a small indie brand, but the owner really does keep in touch with her, her community. This is called the Peach Perfect Palette. It's just been sneaked to us. It's launching July 2nd. It says, are you a peach? Is your life peach perfect? Do you prefer peach and quiet? JJ is your favorite song. Papa don't peach. Do you peach for the literally peach puns. I like it. I think they released an actual picture, which is what I'm trying to find for you guys. Yes. All right. So here we go. So it'll be launching July 2nd at 10 a.m. Central, which is 11 Eastern, which I believe is 8 Pacific. All right. Of course, Doodles by the Bunny did the artwork. And let's talk about the actual palette, shall we? So from what I can see, there's like these pale, peachy, obviously, peach colors, like colors that you would see if you're like gardening. I see browns. I see different shades of blue. I see a couple greens. Of course, you've got your different shades of orange. I genuinely like this. We got some names. We got something called Fuzzball, Peachy Queen, Peach for the Stars. You're a peach. I love it. The embossments are cute. Gourmand typically knows how to put together like a really good palette. Like there's a lot of thought put into this. Much like their other palettes, like Life's a Peach, Peach Peas, all of the color names are like peach puns. You know what I mean? Like dad jokes, but like for peaches. I don't see a price for this yet. But once that's announced, I don't know, I really like this. I may have to, dip into the fun, but we're going to move on from here. 5. All right, that is brought to us by Lunar Beauty, actually. All right, so Lunar Beauty is launching new liquid blushes. They're going to be launching tomorrow, actually Friday at 12 p.m. Central, which is 1 Eastern, and I believe that'll be 10 Pacific. There's 6 shades, $25 each. Buy 2, get 1 free bundle. It's a full coverage satin formula. So let's see. Are the colors like revealed? Okay, so there's like this really peachy color. There's a little like bubblegum pink, then like hot pink. Are the names out? No, not seeing any names or anything. However, let's talk about the actual product. And it looks like, typical Lunar Beauty packaging. It kind of looks like a lip gloss. I wouldn't think that's, a blush. However, the shade's really pretty. I have not heard any negative comments about Lunar Beauty's makeup. So I love that. The actual CEO of Lunar Beauty, the creator, but I like it for what it is. That peach color is stunning. And then there's this like dragon fruit hot pink magenta color. That's pretty as well. And then on the other side, you have like your more neutral pinks. Like it looks like dusty rose pink and rose petal. I actually like it. And I do like companies whose CEOs do makeup because they understand like the ins and outs, and when they create product, it's typically good. So for this is a kudos. I like it. Nothing negative. We're going to move on. 3. That is brought to us by ColourPop. They're having liquid blushes now too. Weightless, pigmented, and long-lasting liquid blush. With a cushiony, creamy texture, it's buildable, it's blendable, leaves a hydrating, healthy flush with a second skin finish, glides. They're $10 each. The colors THX, which is a soft nude, Super Shy, which is a nudie pink, Angel Face, which is warm tone true pink. I know that's right, with IKTR. Cool Tone True Pink, Culver City, which is a mid-tone warm nude. She's Cute, which is a warm rosy berry. Wildest Dreams, which is a bright fuchsia. And then Royal Flush, which is a deep red velvet. They are available from today. Again, they're cute. They're $10, which is right in the pocket for me. Everyone's doing liquid blush. They really said, look at what Rare Beauty is doing and let's make something more affordable. That's literally what this looks like. Not mad at this at all, The applicator looks like a heart, it's giving Minnie Mouse. I like it. If I ever do a ColourPop shop, definitely going to grab it if it's available. We're going to move on. 5. So this is brought to us by Unreal. It's the new Unreal Liquid Blush. It's in 7 different shades. Names are Scene, Whim, Vision, Moment, Future, Imagine, and Craft. It is coming soon. Let's see if we can take a look at these pictures. So Scene looks like a very muted neutral pink. Whim looks like a more flush pink. Vision is like your dusty rose. Then we've got a peach color, a coral color, a burnt brown, and a like deep plum color. Have we seen this? Absolutely. What I like about it is the package. It looks like the Danessa Myricks, the Yummy Skin Serum, where you flip it over and you push from the bottom. Love that. Love that. Seriously. I like the shades. I don't see a price, so I can't give you that. But from what I can see, if it wasn't for the packaging, I would be completely bored. Let's just leave it there and move on. 6. This is brought to us by Trini London. It's the Lip and Cheek Sheer Shimmer Voiline or Violine. It's a natural rosebud shimmer. It's a real glow getter, light reflecting finish. It's nourishing, multitask, and it works on lips and cheeks. And it's priced at $32. It's a little pricey, but the reason I added this is because I think this is catered to older persons who do makeup. From the pictures I see, it leaves a very natural, I just walked for maybe 20 minutes and I'm flushed kind of look. Absolutely not for me, but it is pretty. The color is, kind of plain, but I'm sure if you go through the line, because this is just an added color, I'm sure there's 1 or 2 colors that are like amazing. So we're going to move on from here, but yeah. 12. Alrighty, that is brought to us by Tarte. It's another Tarte thing. It's a creaseless creamy concealer. Okay, so they've got correctors and now they've got concealers. They've been talking to somebody black. They are in cahoots with one of us because these are outstanding. For Tarte to come out and make these colors, this is what I'm talking about when I say be inclusive. The colors here, they're not just different shades of brown. They're matching undertones. And I think that's, it's almost 60% skincare ingredients. It's vegan, 12-hour crease-proof, 24-hour hydration. So the first thing is to find your skin tone, and then the second step is to find the undertone. It comes in full size as well as travel. Each product lifts the women up. Oh, okay. So when you buy this, some of it goes back to the women who sustainably harvest the maracuja and an all-female co-op. Now this I might have to get behind. I think this is great, honestly. Honestly, this is a bravo for Tarte. This is a bravo for Tarte. This I love. And yes, it's just concealer, but the way you won't get it unless you get it, this is nice. Moving on. 12. So we've already talked about that, so we go and we're going to go get 5. So we already talked about that, so we move to the next one. But before we do, that is our second Monopoly. So I'm just going to give you just a smidgen of confetti. Confetti. This is brought to us by Trixie Cosmetics. It's 4 new shades of their play pigments. From a ripe cherry red to a lively primary yellow, the new pigments will take your artistry to the next level. You can buy it in a bundle. It's going to be available, I guess, today, starting at 12 p.m. Let's talk about the colors. Looks like you're getting red, yellow, purple, and green, which, if you know, you can mix it and make a lot of colors. I like it. Fast drying finish, full coverage, no notes. I like Trixie Mattel. I watched Trixie Mattel when they first were on Drag Race, then All Stars, and now Trixie and Katya have, talk shows. Trixie is doing what Trixie is doing, and I love it. Love that for her. Get in where you fit in, sister. Moving on. 11. Alright, so that is the Tarte concealers we literally just talked about. So I do need to move to the next one, and that is brought to us by Blend Bunny, but actually before I talk about it, that's the third Monopoly that we need, you guys. So I'm going to give you a little bit of confetti. 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 Alright, so this is the Longing palette. It is described as a warm cup of tea as you spill your heart, a cozy blanket when you mend from a loss or heartbreak. It was designed as a single palette about it's 2 years old. Okay. Cool browns, smoky grays, steel blues, icy lavenders, and muted sage. Each row has their blend trio. Okay, it's available now. It's $42. I think this palette is very sentimental to Maggie because, as you know, I believe her mother just passed, so I like the packaging. It's not a palette I personally am interested in buying just because I don't feel it. Like, I don't feel it for me. But it's a great palette. I literally used the Blends palette to help with this look today. And one thing about Blend Bunny, they are going to get it done. Love this for them. I'm not interested in it, but It's a beautiful palette, very well curated. No notes. So let's just go over what we have. We had the baby blues, we had the oranges, and the reds. There's nothing on like the board that I particularly wanted to speak about, so that's the end of the game. I do want to thank you so much for watching this video and tuning in with me. I did really enjoy this game. You got to see a different side of me, what I do in makeup. But don't forget, you guys, to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell. That way you're going to be notified every single time I post new content. Again, my name is Shay. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, friends.
Julie, do the thing.